Wicked Lovely. What can I say about this book other than that it is lovely? It is one I'm actually at this current point right now. This is my one of my favorite series. Okay. So I first started reading Wicked Lovely after I went on TwilightSex.com and they recommended it. So I read it. I love the fact that Ash didn't, fall madly head over heels. Keenan, I mean, she ended up with the Summer Queen, but she's not with Keenan. And I loved and Seth and oh my god, one of my favorite books. Alright, so characters, how I felt about the characters in this book. And this one, I was okay with Ash. I liked, that she was strong and that she could resist Keenan, his advances on her. I loved Seth and his whole, he's really loyal to Ash and he would do anything for her. And he doesn't care that she's caught up in this whole fairy world. Donya was awesome and just how strong she was and how she could stand up to Viera. Viera, she may be an evil, you know what. I just loved her and how she's cool but so sweet at the same time. She's like, I'll bake you cookie King, but I'm gonna kill you next. This is definitely a good book. I highly recommend it. Compared to most teen books out there, this is one of the best series. So this was the first one in the series with a Lovely by Melissa Moore. And we're reading about when Exchange and okay, so Ink Exchange is the companion novel to Wicked Lovely. This is a book where I started falling madly and deeply in love with Mel. Just his character, and I don't know why I love Mel so much, but I do. I'm a total Mel fan. In this book, with the characters, number one, I love Mel, so you already put that down. Love Leslie. I love that even though she had this horrible thing happen to her, she was gonna take back her body, she was gonna take back her life, and just, you know, awesome. Kind of hard to do this in the city. Secondly, Ash, we didn't see Ash that much, so we saw her, but, I could live with her. Um, Irel, I have a love-hate relationship with Irel. I love him, but then I hate him for what he did to Mel. Like the same thing with Gabriel. I love Gabriel, but I hate him for what he did to Mel. It's like, ah. But the one character I hate after reading Ink Exchange is Keenan. I am a sweetling on all ends. I hate Keenan. Keenan is evil, and I don't want Keenan to die or anything, but I don't like him. I would you can not die, but you go away. I mean, that was horrible. Like, hey, now I'm gonna use you, but here's some wine. And I'm like, oh, you little jerk. But yeah. So that whole thing, I was like, no, no, Keenan, you're mean, you're evil. I know there's your kinglings and your sweetlings and your discos, but I'll explain all those in a minute for those who don't know what those are. So basically, Ink Exchange was my favorite out of the entire series. It might change after the fourth book comes out, but as of right now, this is my favorite. So, yeah. Alright, Fragile Eternity. In this book, I hated Ash. Hated her. Number one, because of her whole, do I want to be Keenan, or do I want to be with Seth? I don't know. Do I want to be with the guy who manipulated me and had my best friend Ink Exchange? Or do I want to be with the guy who was loyal to me, who was there for me, cares for me, would do anything for me, turn into a fairy for me. I don't know. Who would you choose? Hmm. Seth. Yes. I would say Thor. I do not like Keenan. Now I don't like Ash. I don't like the Summer Court. But I do like Soban. I don't know why I can't say her name, but I like her. She's one of the Summer Girls. I like her. Tavish, he's okay. Kind of annoying me. Okay, so now, in this book, I want to have coffee with him so bad. Yes. Okay. So that scene, that part where he punches Keenan. Oh my God, that was the funniest thing. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Anyways, so now in here and all of this. What else? So the whole thing. I know a lot of people are like, that was stupid of Seth to become a fairy. And maybe it was stupid. Maybe, something bad's gonna come from it. Like if Scotia comes into our world, into the human world, that could be a bad thing. I mean, wherever she goes, she rules. It's what she wants. So it's kind of like, it's freaky. Like, what if she decides to come into the human world and bring fairy, and how would that mess everything up? And then I guess, like, one thing I love about these series is you don't really know who the villain is. There really is no preset villain. Like, in Wicked Lovely, yes, you had Viera was the villain. In Ink Exchange, for a little while you kind of think it's Aurel, but if you really think about it, the villain more Keenan. But in this one, it's just a bunch of people with a competing agendas. They all want something. They're not solely evil, but they all want different things, which is some I love. It's like you don't know. It's like, ugh. So you really don't know what side bad. You don't really have a set point to like really like. Even though I like Dark Court better, but that's just my opinion. Okay, Radiant Shadows is the fourth book in the Wicked Lovely series. It comes out in April, and I'm really hoping to win an arc. Awesome. But some theories I have, they're not really theories, this is more speculation, is obviously someone's gonna die. We know that. If you didn't know that, I'm sorry. But obviously, yeah, someone's gonna die. I think it's either gonna be one of the main characters of the books, Devlin, Annie, or Ray, or it's gonna be Seth. I don't like this. I will cry my eyes out if Seth dies, but I really think Seth is the catalyst that will start the war. Because there has to be a war. I mean, all the courts are like, grr, I hate you. And if Seth died, and it was Keenan, if Seth dies, and it's somehow Keenan's fault, Nail is gonna be all, Nail's gonna attack the Dark Court will attack the Summer Court, and then the Winter Court, if Danya stays true to what she said to Nail, she'll attack Keenan also, and then Scotia will attack Keenan also, and then the Summer Court will lose. And then we'll be back to where they were in the very beginning. Kind of like a full circle. I think that'd be a nice little full circle. Every kingling in the world gonna kill me now. Alright, as you look at who I think would be the perfect Nail, I'm gonna explain kinglings, sweetlings, discos, and snowlings. Kinglings are those who love Keenan. Sweetlings are those who hate Keenan. I am a sweetling. Snowlings, as I am also, are those who hate Ash. And the worst of them all, the most horrible, are the discos. They hate Seth. So tragic. Actually, one character I noticed has no hate, and that's awesome, is mine now. Now really, think about it. Is he not the perfect Nail? Come on, Jensen Ackles, mwah, beautiful, awesome. Even though he probably won't be cast as male in the movie, Better Girl Can Still win. So this was my wicked lovely talk. I hope you all liked. And if I spoiled you, I'm very sorry. I warned you.